Alright guys, the big question everyone is asking is whether the second season of One Piece lives up to the quality of the first. While it currently holds up 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, we all know those scores can be debatable depending on who you ask. My honest take on the first episode is that it's a strong start, and I plan to review every episode. So, if you want to miss that, remember to subscribe. Although we are currently lacking in a superhero content, One Piece steps in to fill that void with I consider peak entertainment. Alright guys, to be completely fair, I had to start with the negative because I need visit. The visit is so low right now that, so the bad is first. Now about serial guys, for me, I struggled to adapt to the tone. It felt a bit cringe because it seemed like they were forcing the anime cartoonish style into live action format, and I didn't feel organic for the first minute. I need to use to where all the fashion is and all the style of the series because, did you know it? One Piece is so hilarious and extravagant and a lot of stuff that, I need to use to that. However, the feeling quickly faded when the story got moving, time forgot, and actually that is the bad part of the episode. The saving grace that overcomes any initial awareness is the incredible chemistry between the actors. You can tell there is a genuine bond and good vibe among the cast, which makes the experience feel like you're just hanging out with your own friends. The production also did a great job adapting key elements from the manga, proving that the heart of the series is still there. Once you get past the initial shot of the live-action translation, as me, the show becomes very easy to enjoy and feel much more natural. Regarding the technical side, the action and CGI are spectacular, because I was worried about how Luffy's power will look with the special effects in battle, especially the fight between Luffy and the Smoker. And guys, let me tell you something, it's a 10 out of 10. I do have a small complaint about Zoro portraits. In the anime, the part of the charm is that he's a bit a goofball, something that could always get lost, but here the direction made him is way too serious, guy. Yes, the character has that element, he loves, but it's not the same energy, and in the anime is better. That is the truth. And I know that the actor is very popular with that kid drama and all that, but here is a stone cold samurai vibe, and I don't like it at all. But well, compared to the original version, of course. Finally, this season brings on massive surprises with cameo that fans won't expect. So early on, we see characters like Bartolomeo, who doesn't usually appear until much later in the story, as well as glimpses of Luffy's father and brother. These additional help build the lore and create connections that feel rewarding for a long-time fans. Overall, despite my minor nitpick with Zoro and the early cringe factor, I give this first episode a perfect score, a 10 out of 10. It's a fantastic adaptation that any fan of the franchise should watch. Let me in the comments what do you think about this first episode of One Piece, and I'm gonna leave you with another video. Remember to subscribe, you like, and remember I'm gonna review every single episode of One Piece Season 2. So, see you in the next one.